Welcome everybody to the Rock Creek Mustang pregame show brought to you by Vollberg Electric. Vollberg Electric, located in Westmoreland, Kansas, your local area electrical contractor for commercial, industrial, and residential electrical needs. Vollberg Electric has 11 years in the business with the knowledge and expertise to help with remodel, repairs, new construction, and electrical services. Don't take a risk with your next electrical project. Call Vollberg Electric at 785-457-3414. Vollberg Electric is your reasonably priced quality electric service contractor. Again, that's Vollberg Electric, 785-457-3414. We are about 10 minutes away from first pitch. They will be going through a full series of introductions of both teams. But we want to thank you for joining us here on Backroads Broadcasting for our special 4A State Baseball Championship Round 1 pregame show. I'm Judd McCormick. I'll be with you throughout Rock Creek games today and tomorrow. Before we get started, as a reminder, this 4A State Baseball Tournament is put on by the Kansas High School Athletics Association. They'd like you to know that spring championship signals the end of another school year, but it doesn't call for an end to good sportsmanship. School year is ended because it means valuable lessons. Kansas State High School Activities Association and Backroads Broadcasting. So it's been a long season, a long trip. Before we get into High School Activities Association and Backroads Broadcasting. So it's been a long season, a long trip. Before we get into game one, let's start with things that we know about this 4A stage for an all-out brawl this year's tournament. Some of the players, we got Rock Creek back for the 10th time in 11 years. Abilene Cowboys is making their second straight trip. Both teams losing in the first round last year, looking to play a little bit deeper into this year's tournament. Paola is a returner as well. They're trying to get back to day 2 action for the second year in a row. And those are the only people that made it back from last year. This year we got some new teams here. We got Tonganoxie Chieftains. We got the Rose Hill Rockets. We got the Pratt Greenbacks. The Circle Thunderbirds and Lewisburg all trying to make their mark. They're going to be crowned the new 4A state champion of baseball this year. We're looking forward to a good game today as the one-seeded 20 in the number 4 4A East Regional. They upset last year's state runner-up today to win this one. This Tonganoxie team's trying to prove they deserve to be here, that they can play with anybody and the best of them in 4A. I don't think Coach Sieben and the Rock Creek Mustangs are going to take Tonganoxie lightly. They're not going to overlook them. They want to try to exercise the demons from last year in that first round loss to the Paola Panthers. So they know they're going to get everybody's best. Kansas State High School Activities Association is a nonprofit organization supported by more than 700 member schools. KSHA and its member schools promote, develop, and direct interscholastic activities to contribute to a well-rounded and meaningful educational experience. That positive value of competition and good sportsmanship for both participants and spectators.
Number 10, Brandon Snyder. Number 12, Peyton McCarn. Number 15, Noah Ballberg. Number 21, Cooper Seaman. Number 29, Jackson Kendall. Number 30, David Wolfman. And the starting lineup for Rock Creek leading off will be the third baseman, number 1, Donovan Tamita. Second, the right fielder, number 6, Michael Zeller. And the third, the catcher, number 9, Drew Becker. In the clearest spot, the center fielder, number 18, Brandon Pinto. And the fourth, the pitcher, number 13, Megan Nebraska. And the sixth, the second baseman, number 20, Casey McCarn. And in seventh, the first baseman, number 17, Brock Rivers. And eighth, the shortstop, number 2, Peter Martini. And in ninth is the left fielder, number 7, under Brockish. Head coach, number Mustangs, is Shane Seaman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise and direct your attention out to the left center field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So we're getting ready to get started here. Again, I'll give a rundown of those starting lineups. Before I do that, I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown of what we think some of the routes to victory is going to be in this game one for the Mustangs. We know they're going to be running their ace out there, but they want to be aggressive early in the count when they're batting. We want Vendeska and all the pitchers to hit the edges and keep the ball in front defensively. Don't let anything pass them. Tonganoxie will run. Tonganoxie Chieftains, they're going to want to stay controlled. Don't chase any pitches. Want to play sound defensively and win one inning at a time. So again, starting lineups for the Mustangs in the field. The senior Dagan Vendeska will be taking the bump. He's going to be throwing to catcher Drew Becker. Freshman Brock Luber is going to get started at first base. Casey McCarn at second. Peter Martini will get your start at shortstop. Donovan DeBita playing third. And in the outfield for the Mustangs, left to right, going to be Prockish, Cranebill, and Zeller. Leading off for the Tonganoxie Chieftains is going to be the second baseman, number 2, Brockton Gibbs, followed by the left fielder, number 22, Zachary Marcoulier, followed by number 1, playing right field late. Scratch was going to be the starting pitcher, moved to right field. That's going to be Trevor McGraw. Batting fourth is going to be the third baseman, number 24, Talon Langford. Batting fifth is going to be the new pitcher for today's game. That's going to be number 11, Merrick Davenport. Playing first base is going to be number 23, Alex Crowley. Designated hitter is going to be number 13, Benjamin Plake. He's going to be designated hitter. And Pearson Eccles will be playing shortstop as the flex player here in game one. 8 batter will be the center fielder, number 5, Brendan Briley. And the number 9 batter will be number 9, catcher, Baron Dorn. And we're getting all set here to go for the first pitch. We're going to have to be running a little bit of the behind the plate camera as the center field fence was so high and deep. Struggles getting a center field camera set up there, but we're all set to go here with Vendeska on the bump. First pitch crossed as a strike to Gibbs. Going to be a ground ball on the right side. Lubers easily scoops it up for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 22, left fielder, Marcoulier. Marcoulier, just a sophomore for Tonganoxie. Watches the ball high. Again, we talked about in pregame, Tonganoxie being a tougher team. Better than their record suggests, forcing the Mustangs to bring out the ace, Dagan Vendeska, in game one. Plenty of deep pitching for the Mustangs. Gonna be a ground ball right back to Vendeska. Runs it 90% of the way to first base with a slight toss over there to get the out at 1. Right fielder McGraw now stepping in. That pitch just catches the outside corner, call strike 1 to the right fielder McGraw. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. And that pitch is just going to nick him. He's going to be taking base. McGraw leads the team in multiple categories. Committed to Kansas City, Kansas Community College as an all-state nominee. That'll bring up third baseman, junior, number 24, Talon Langford. McGraw also leads the team in stolen bases, so good speed over there at first base.
Right now it's duplicate, so it needs to extend on desktop 1 and 2. Because right now what's selected is duplicate desktop on 1 and 2.
That ball just outside. 1-1's your count. Here in the bottom of the first, 2 outs for the Mustangs. Score still 0-0. We'll get our scoreboard up and going here shortly, folks. Big swing and a miss there for Langford. Dagan Vendeska, committed to Barton County Community College. Just misses on the outside corner, ball 2. That'll bring the count 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina, Kansas for the 4A state baseball tournament. That ball outside. Full count to the batter, number 24, Langford.
I did, no.
That ball's inside. 2 outs. Tonganoxie's threatening right here. Runners on first and second. Up to bat's number 11, sophomore Merrick Davenport. Late change in the lineup. He will be the starting pitcher for Tonganoxie.
So right now,
That ball just inside.
Casper CG server. Yeah, most recent message is send message.
Vendeska trying to settle in after 2 quick outs. Had a hit batter and a walk for runners beyond first and second base here in the top of the first. That ball fouled off to the left side. Towards our camera operator, Mackenzie Wagner over there and left.
Yeah, so the left one has BRB logo and the right one's in the white.
Vendeska settling in here, taking a peek at the runner at second.
It's going just black.
Fouled straight back. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Vendeska, trying to finish off Tonganoxie here in the top of the first. Leaves those runners stranded at first and second. That ball fouled off the foot of Davenport.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Nope, nothing yet.
It's like a curveball, didn't quite break for Vendeska.
I don't know if it's
It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, number 11, Merrick Davenport.
change on the actual software itself. So Cody's marching back.
Vendeska struggling a little bit to find his command here early on. That ball's going to be fouled off again.
It says sent message to 127-001 501 TLS failed. Yeah.
Vendeska working pretty hard here in the first inning. Sitting at 20 pitches already here, trying to get out of the top of the first.
Then how do I get back to that?
That's going to be a drive out to right field. That's going to get down. That's going to score. McGraw from second. So Tonganoxie on the board first. With a little bit of a 2-out rally right here.
Same thing.
And we'll see a courtesy runner come in for Davenport at first base. That'll bring up number 23, senior Alex Crowley, playing first base here against the Mustangs, game 1. Now it looks like the
Okay.
state-bound Rock Creek softball team just entered the field. Ground ball over to shortstop Martini, up with it over to first for the 3rd out.
This half inning brought to you by Faith Furniture, serving Manhattan and the surrounding area since 1952. Faith Furniture takes pride in the values, selection, knowledge, and family experience they share with all of their customers. If you're looking for a full arrangement of quality name brand furniture for your living room, dining room, bedroom, or office, Faith Furniture has what you're looking for. With a full lineup of furniture and mattresses in stock for pickup or delivery, stop by today and save at Faith Furniture, located at 302 East Points Avenue in Manhattan, Kansas. When it comes to buying new furniture, you got to have faith.
That'll bring us to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Coming up for the Mustangs, leading off is going to be third baseman Donovan DeBita, followed by the right fielder Riker Zeller. And then batting third will be catcher Drew Becker. Batting fourth will be center fielder Brandon Craneville. Batting five will be the pitcher, number 13, Dagan Vendeska. Batting sixth is going to be the second baseman, number 20, Casey McCarn. Batting seventh will be the first baseman, number 17, Brock Lubers. Batting eighth will be shortstop, number 2, Peter Martini. And batting ninth will be the left fielder, number 7, Hunter Prokish. For Tonganoxie, number 11, Davenport will be the pitcher, followed by number 9, Dorn will be his battery mate. Number 23, Crowley at first. Number 2, Gibbs at second. Number 10, Eccles at short. Number 24, Langford at third. And your outfield left to right, it's going to be number 22, Mark Coulier. Number 5, Briley. And number 1, McGraw. To beat in the leadoff spot once again for the Mustangs. Trying to find an answer for the run given up. A strike on the outside edge. Again, right fielder McGraw, who leads the team most hitting, is also the number 1 pitcher. Late scratch from the pitching mound, moved out to right field. And Davenport basically moved into the starting role here for game 1. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to DeBita. Move that ball just a little bit low. Full count. Good eye there by Donovan DeBita. Trying to coax the leadoff walk right here. And he's going to watch strike 3 go by. Too close to take. Down on strikes looking. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 6, Riker Zeller. That ball just a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes to Zeller. That ball inside. 2 balls. Three balls, no strikes to Zeller, the batter. Merrick Davenport, the pitcher for Tonganoxie. Going to get that one across, called strike. 3-1, good hitters count still for Zeller. Going to check. He went. 2 strikes. Full count now for Zeller. Going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Eccles up with it and over to first for the out. Two down for the Mustangs. Your catcher, Drew Becker, coming up to bat. Mustangs looking for an answer right now. And that's going to hit Becker. That'll bring up center fielder number 18, Brandon Craneville. Coming in to run for Drew Becker is going to be number 3, Palmer Martini. Craneville getting a little bit of a scouting report from Becker here. So kind of the same scenario in the bottom of the second we saw, or bottom of the first we saw on the top. 2 quick outs, then a hit batter. Let's see if Craneville can find a gap here or get a walk. He's going to hit one right back up the middle. That's going to get through for a single. Craneville answers. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 13, Dagan Vendeska. Got Palmer Martini at second base, Brandon Craneville at first after the single. Martini into pinch run or courtesy run for Drew Becker, who was hit by pitch. Two outs here in the bottom of the first inning. He's going to see a close strike right there on the outside edge. Again, Vendeska, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Good crowd here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina, Kansas. The ball just outside. 1-1's your count. Vendeska trying to push a ball into a gap right here to score Palmer Martini from second. Just missing on the outside edge. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here on Backroads Broadcasting. I'm Judd McCormick. We are working through some technical glitches, but we'll be broadcast to you. 3 balls, 1 strike to Vendeska, your batter. Davenport, the pitcher for Tonganoxie. And that will load him up. Second baseman, number 20, Casey McCarn, now stepping into the box. We're going to see a courtesy runner come in for Vendeska. That's going to be number 10, Landon Snyder, the junior. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Bases loaded for the senior, Casey McCarn. Try to put a ball in play, scratch across the run or 2 for the Mustangs. That ball just outside. It's ball 2 on the outside edge. Swing and miss there by McCarn. Ooh, just cuts in the outside edge, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded for the Mustangs. Martini at third, Craneville second, Snyder at first, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Tonganoxie is going to get out of it. Davenport with the bases loaded. Gets McCarn to swing through strike 3. Lost opportunity there for the Mustangs with the bases loaded. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Stoneworks Signs. Stoneworks Signs is an American-owned company provided quality engraved stone signs, posts, memorials, and stone decor for your home or commercial location. With native Kansas limestone combined with fade-resistant, long-lasting monument-grade paints, your Stoneworks sign will look as good the day you got it for many years to come. See Stoneworks Signs' large collection of readily available and affordable decorative stones and custom engraved stones that are handcrafted in the USA by visiting our website at stoneworkssigns.com. That's STONEWORX signs.com, or call 785-587-0010. Also brought to you by Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy is your premier destination for comprehensive sports, training, and nutrition excellence. With an assortment of services and sports performance training, personalized nutrition plans, and behavioral counseling, Rampage Academy still recognizes that every individual is unique with distinct goals and challenges. Whether you're a young athlete aiming for excellence or an adult on a weight loss journey, Rampage Academy has a tailored program designed to meet your specific needs. Embark on your journey to excellence today by visiting Rampage Academy at rampage-academy.com or call 719-342-1706. Ben Plake is your batter. First pitch strike there by Vendeska. It's a ball driven out to right field, but Zeller is under it for the out. That'll bring up center fielder Brendan Briley.
Okay, I got it. We're good. Okay, I think I'm fine. Bye.
It's going to be a ground ball over to third base to beat up with it. Over to Lubers for the out. They'll bring up the catcher, number 9, Baron Dorn. That ball fouled back. One and one is your count. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Deuces wild, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Top of the second. It's going to bring it to a full count here on Dorn, the catcher. And he's going to end up losing him. Dorn drawing a walk. That's going to roll it back around to the top of the lineup. Brock Gibbs, the second baseman, up to bat. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for Dorn. Thank Cody Liming for working diligently to get our scoreboard up here. Scoreboard sponsored by Crossroads Real Estate, Bill Disberger, Realtor. Good pitch, just missing low. Vendeska struggling a little bit here early on, trying to find the edges of the zone. Called strike. Dorn just a sophomore for Tonganoxie. That ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still 2 outs here in the top of the second. That ball fouled off to the right side. Two and two's your count. To the leadoff batter, junior, number 2, Brockton Gibbs. Just reaching out, put that in play. DeBeat is going to have to hurry, get it up, field it cleanly. He's not going to get there in time, and it's going to leg out an infield single. Tough play for DeBeat coming in. Bobbled it just a little bit, couldn't get the grip, but that was all Gibbs needed to beat out the infield. Single, that's going to bring up number 22, That's sophomore Zachary Marcoulier. And we're going to have a coaching visit right here. Looks like they may call that a day for Venduska. I think they're going to see what they could get out of him, try to save him on pitches. He's at about 38 to 40 pitches right now, only going to have 105 pitches that he could throw today and tomorrow. So decision time for the Mustangs. Do they want to try to save him, or do they want him to keep working with 2 outs, runners on first and second? Venduska has not had as sharp as stuff as he's had in the past, so struggling a little bit finding the zone. But after the talk, see if he could settle in right here, get Marcoulier for the 3rd out. So runners at first and second. Dorn, runner at second. Gibbs, runner at first. Marcoulier, left fielder for Tonganoxie, in the box. That ball just a little low. Again, high school rules. Pitchers can only throw 105 pitches for a 4-day rest. So a 2-day tournament, they only get 105 pitches over the course of 2 days. Venduska's sitting close to 40 right now already through 1 2/3. And I got to think right here, this is probably going to be Venduska's last batter. He's either going to get this batter out and get out of the inning, or if this batter gets on, we may look to see a relief pitcher. May just see a straight swap between Venduska and Lubers at first. It's going to be a slow ground ball. Martini's going to be up with it. He's going to make the play over to Lubers. He's going to get out of it. Good play there by Martini to get the out at first. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Fox Homes. Fox Home Innovations LLC is your premier design, build, remodel, and construction company located in Manhattan, Kansas. Their dedicated team is committed to delivering the highest quality work and customer service, ensuring your vision comes alive. Fox Homes Innovations' 8-step design build process, along with unparalleled communication. Meticulous project planning will transform your dream design into a tangible, breathtaking reality. Contact Fox Homes Innovations today, foxhomesinnovations.com, or call them at 785-340-5630. Fox Home Innovation, where dreams take shape and spaces become reality. Also brought to you by Faith Furniture. Serving Manhattan and the surrounding area since 1952, Faith Furniture takes pride in the value, selection, knowledge, and family experience they share with all their customers. If you're looking for a full arrangement of quality name brand furniture for your living room, dining room, bedroom, or office, Faith Furniture has what you're looking for. With a full lineup of furniture and mattresses in stock for pickup or delivery, stop by today and save at Faith Furniture, located at 302 East Points Avenue in Manhattan, Kansas. When it comes to buying new furniture, you've got to have faith. So first baseman, freshman Brock Lubers leading off here for the Mustangs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Davenport back on the bump for Tonganoxie. That first pitch just outside. Oh, thank you, Heath Gerstner, for letting me know they throw 30 or more pitches in one game. They're done for the tournament. So it looks like this is going to be Venduska's game to go. Thank you for that information, Heath. I appreciate it. That ball just outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Lubers, the freshman. We get into our next half inning. We'll get into the Bandit Brain Teaser. Luber's taking a base. That'll bring up shortstop number 2, Peter Martini. So the behind-the-scenes mad scramble here in the box for the Backroads crew. Throw down to first base. Luber's back in time. That bunt foul. Throw over to first base. Luber's back in time. Not a problem. I don't know what they're cooking up here at Dean Evans Stadium, but it smells amazing up here in the Crow's Nest. Peter's going to get that bunt down. He'll be out at first base, but he'll be sacrificing bunt. Luber's over to second. So one out here for the Mustangs in the top of the bottom of the second inning. That's going to bring up left fielder Hunter Prakash. That bunt attempt's fouled up mile high. That's going to be out. That'll bring it back around the leadoff batter, third baseman Donovan DeBita, who went down on strikes looking in his first at bat. Mustangs with a runner in scoring position, trying to tie the ball game up here in the bottom of the second. Like a breaking ball, didn't quite break. For Davenport to pitcher for Tonganoxie. Another pitch ball high, 3-0. Count to DeBita. See if he has the green light right here for the Mustangs. And he's going to draw the walk. So runners at first and second for Riker Zeller. Riker Zeller grounded out to the shortstop in his last at bat. Right-handed thrower, left-handed batter for the Mustangs. Just a junior for the Mustangs. Going to watch that first pitch come in on the inside corner for a strike. That ball just high. One and one to count to Zeller. Just trying to put the ball in play right here for the Mustangs. See if we can score. Lubers from second base. It's going to be a ground ball, just deflected off the pitcher's glove, but that's going to end up in Eccles. Over to Gibbs at second for the out. So we're going to go with the Bandit Brain Teaser. See if we can get that in there for you. And Bandit Brain Teaser brought to you by shortstop And what year did our host site, Dean Evans Stadium, first begin to host baseball games? Was it A, 1989, B, 1990, C, 1991, or D, 1992? Also, we're going to be bringing up Stonework Signs. Stonework Signs is an American-owned company providing quality engraved stone sign, post memorials, and stone decor for your home or commercial location. With native Kansas limestone combined with fade-resistant, long-lasting monument-grade paints, your Stonework sign will look as good as the day you got it for many years to come. See Stonework Signs' large collection of officially licensed collegiate stones, including Kansas State University and the vintage Wabash collection. Visit our website today at stoneworksigns.com. That's STONEWORX signs.com, or call 785-587-0010. Leading off for Tonganoxie's right fielder, number 1, Trevor McGraw, leads the team in most offensive categories and stolen bases. Called strike. Medeska back out on the bump here to start the third. Swing and a miss. It's going to be a ground ball. Martini up with it at shortstop. Over to first base for the out. That'll bring up third baseman number 24, Talon Langford. Langford took a walk in his first at bat. One-0 count to the junior. It's going to be ball 2. The ball fouled back. Two balls, one strike to Langford. Fouled off to the right side. 2-2 is your count now. Ball fouled straight back out of play. For a state baseball championship, Game 1, Rock Creek Mustangs here against Tonganoxie Chieftains here at Dean Evans Stadium, Salina, Kansas. I'm Judd McCormick here at Back Rows Broadcasting. Thank you for being here with us this morning. Ground ball straight back at Vendeska. That is off his foot. That's going to be an infield single. For Langford. That'll bring up pitcher for Tonganoxie, number 11, Merrick Davenport. Mustangs defensively, middle infield set, double play depth. Infield straight up, about midway. To beat it even with the bag at third. Throw over to first. Langford's going nowhere. At least not on that particular lead. That ball just missing. Nice pitch right there. Not sure where that missed. Maybe two middle. 3 balls, no strikes to Davenport, the batter for Tonganoxie. Third baseman Langford is your runner at first. Good pitch there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pretty big field here, Dean Evans Stadium. 385 straightaway center, 358 power alleys, 338 along the lines. Langford's going down. That's going to be ball 4. So again, Tonganoxie's runners at first and second here, only 1 out here in the top of the third. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Davenport. That looks like that's going to be number 12, Jacob Marins. So Mustangs still playing double play depth on the infield. Luber's a step into the green on the infield, the first base side to beat it a couple feet back behind third, outfield straight up. First baseman, Alex Crowley, your batter, 0 for 1 in the contest. Ball just outside. Again, Tonganoxie has made Vendeska work hard here early on. He's only given up 3 hits, 1 run, but he's sitting at about 56 pitches already here in the top of the third. Good pitch there by Vendeska. Called strike 1-1. So Tonganoxie's had traffic on the bases every inning so far. Nice pitch on the outside corner there. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out here in the top of the third. Running on a skeleton crew here today. Back Rows Broadcasting. Early game on a Thursday for the Mustangs. It's going to be a fly ball out to right field. Zeller is in on it. Camped out, setting a throw. Runners cannot advance. Good job by Zeller to get that ball back in. That'll bring up designated hitter. Get that word right here in a second. Ben Plake. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Well, that ball's going to get past Becker. That's going to be pass ball. It's going to allow the runners to advance. To Tonganoxie now with 2 runners in scoring position with just 2 outs here. Backstop not quite as deep here at Dean Evans Stadium as out at the Rock, but deep enough for runners to advance on any pass ball, except for maybe coming home. Encourage everybody to Google Dean Evans Stadium. You can see that it was built on the old runway of the original Salina Municipal Airport. So the parking lot for the stadium is part of the old runway. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's going to be a line drive back up the middle. That's going to get down. That's going to score 1. Craneville's coming home with it. That's going to get cut. Throw back over to third, but Marins is going to be back there in time. So some more 2 outs hits for Tonganoxie. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Brendan Briley. It's going to be fouled off to the right side there by Briley. So it looked like Craneville may have had a chance on that, but if he dives and misses it, everybody scores. So we talked about it in the pregame. One of the things Mustangs have to do is keep the ball in front. They'll give up extra bases. That's what Craneville did, got the ball back in, limiting Tonganoxie to just 1 run on that line drive to center field. Long time looking in here for Vendeska. That's going to be another hit to the gap. That's going to get down. That's going to score another one. In for Tonganoxie is going to be Morenz. Moving over to third base is going to be Plake. So still 2 outs for the Mustangs. Tonganoxie scoring all 3 of their runs so far in today's contest with 2 outs. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, the catcher, Baron Dorn. Plake will be your runner at third. Briley, your runner at first. Expect to see Briley moving down to second. Mid infield deep for the Mustangs. Fly ball off to the right side. Big foul territory here. Luber's giving chase. Oh, valiant effort there by Luber's diving, just coming up just short on that foul ball. I will say Dean Evans Stadium down the right and left field side probably have more foul territory than even the Rock does. Home of Kansas Wesleyan baseball as well as some other independent league teams in the past. Here at Dean Evans Stadium. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch going to be a little bit high. And Briley's going to advance to second base on a defensive indifference. As Plate got a little bit far from third, Becker thought about going down. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Tonganoxie. And a swing and a miss. Let's go ahead and get to our Bandit Brain Teaser answer. And what year did Dean Evans Stadium first began to host baseball games? 1989, 1990, 1991, or 1992? 1991 was your answer. Kind of a trick question. The field was actually done and played in 1989, but the stadium seating was built and finished in 1991. Again, talked about it built on the edge of a runway. Let's go ahead and get to another ad spot here for Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy envisions a world where every individual has the opportunity to achieve peak physical performance, human health supported by personalized training, coaching, and optimal nutrition. Their commitment extends beyond the gym as they strive to foster a growing and vibrant community that values overall well-being. At Rampage Academy, they believe in a holistic approach to empower individuals of all ages and skill level to unlock their full potential. Unlock your potential and embark on your journey to excellence today, visiting Rampage Academy at rampage-academy.com or call 719-342-1706. So here we are getting ready to start the bottom of the third inning. Drew Becker, the catcher for the Mustangs, will be leading off. Becker hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Drew Becker hit by a pitch in his second at bat. Doesn't leave any room for an inside pitch there, so if you're going to come in inside on him, better make sure you hit the edge or you're going to hit him. Mustangs down by 3 here in the bottom of the third. Need to get something going. We talked about it earlier in the pregame. Sometimes their offense lacks just a little bit, but their pitching and defense has got them through most of the season. Only averaging 1.85 runs against, giving up 3 here in the first 3. So Mustangs with some work to do. That ball is going to be flied to the right side by Craneville in the first base triangle. But second baseman Gibbs is going to pull it in. That'll bring out the pitcher, Dagan Vendeska. Vendeska also hit by a pitch. His first at bat. Merrick Davenport for Tonganoxie sitting at about 43 pitches in the game. Swing and miss there by Vendeska. That ball just a little high. 1-1 count to the pitcher record for the Mustangs. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry, 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning for the Mustangs. If you caught our pregame, we talked about Tonganoxie's record being under 500, but still a very good team. Playing a lot of teams in the Topeka, Kansas City area, including 5A and 6A schools. Won 7 of their last 10 games with a couple upsets in the regional to get here to state. Two and 2's your count to Vendeska. Just tip that. Stay alive. Reaching out, fouling that back. Big day for the Rock Creek High School today. Boys playing right now at the 4A State Baseball. Girls will be playing Eudora later today at 4A State Softball just down the road at Salina South's Stadium on Markley Drive, or on Markley here. Ball outside, full counts. He's going to get the walk. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Number 20, Casey McCarn. Struck out swinging his first at bat with the bases loaded. Like to redeem himself right here. Punch one to the gap. Potentially score Becker from third. Becker running for himself, even though there's a chance for courtesy runners, 4 pitchers and catchers here at the high school level. Another swing and a miss from McCarn. Lubers is on deck for the Mustangs. It's going to be a ground ball. Only one play to make at first base, but that'll advance the runners to second, third. Hit that off the end of the bat over Crowley at first base. For the ground out unassist. But Becker's at third, Vendeska now at second. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Becker. That's going to be number 3, Palmer Martini. Brock Lubers, the batter. Lubers drew a walk in his first at bat. Davenport 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Runners at second and third trying to get out of it. Mustangs have had an opportunity before. Big swing and a miss there by Lubers. Looking to do some damage there with that swing. And we had some kids take out our antenna here, so hopefully our broadcast is still up and going. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be a drive out to the gap. That's going to get down. That's going to get deep. That's going to score both runs for the Mustangs. Lubers is chugging for second base. There's nobody there. He's going to slide in there safely for the double. Close play at second base, but good job there by Brock Lubers. Sat on a pitch, drove it out to the right center field, scoring 2 runs for the Mustangs. Lubers in there with a 2-out double of his own. Every run in this game scored with 2 outs thus far. Mustangs cut into that lead, now 3-2. And we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up. Cade Welfringer is going to be batting for number 2, Peter Martini. And Siebens pulling out all the stops right now. He's got looks like number 4, Aiden McKinney, is going to come in to run for Lubers. So double switch right here by Coach Sieben. Welfringer now the hitter. McKinley now your runner at second base. 2 outs still here in the bottom of the third for the Mustangs. Apparently both teams could care less about 2 outs. All hits and runs coming with 2 outs in both the first and the third innings. Just catching the outside corner there. Called strike 1 on Welfringer. Senior batter for the Mustangs. Breaking ball, didn't break. 1-1. Again, pretty good job here by Davenport. Wasn't scheduled to start on the bump today, but about 20 minutes before game time was a late scratch by the original pitcher. McGraw, who's now playing right field. Davenport comes in. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Welfringer. Trying to shorten up the swing and keep the inning alive for the Mustangs. Good job fouling that off to the right side. Good job for the Mustang offense battling back here in the bottom of the third. Cut it to a 1-run game. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. That's going to be over to Gibbs. He's up with it. Over to first to Crowley to get the out. But Mustangs with 2 hits, 2 runs on the board to pull it back to within 1. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy is your premier destination for comprehensive sports training and nutrition excellence. With an assortment of services and sports performance training, personalized nutrition plans, and behavioral counseling, Rampage Academy still recognizes that every individual is unique with distinct goals and challenges. Whether you're a young athlete aiming for excellence or an adult on a weight loss journey, embark Rampage Academy today for that tailored program designed to meet your specific needs. Embark on your journey of excellence today by visiting Rampage Academy at rampage-academy.com or call 719-342-1706. And also Faith Furniture. Serving Manhattan and the surrounding area since 1952, Faith Furniture takes pride in the value, selection, knowledge, and family experience they share with all their customers. If you're looking for a full arrangement of quality name brand furniture for your living room, dining room, bedroom, or office, Faith Furniture has what you're looking for. With a full lineup of furniture and mattresses in stock for pickup or delivery, stop by today and save at Faith Furniture, located at 302 East Points Avenue in Manhattan, Kansas. When it comes to buying new furniture, you've got to have faith. Couple lineup changes here for the Mustangs. Brock Lubers is going to move from first to pitching. Dagan Vendeska is going to move from pitcher to second, or to first. Make my changes here. And looks like Martini back in at shortstop for the Mustangs. So a couple double switches, but Luber's ultimately back in the game on the mound right now. Vendeska over at third. Leading off for Tonganoxie is going to be second baseman Brock Gibbs. Gibbs with a ground ball to third base. His last at bat. So Mustangs picking up 2 in the bottom of the third inning to bring it back to a 1-run game. Luber's on the mound now. Freshman picking up a 2-inning save in the regional final against the Ottawa Cyclones. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be in the 5-hole too. Oh, good play by Martini. Couldn't come up with a throw, but great job getting to that, knocking it down. That'll go as an infield single for Gibbs. That'll bring up left fielder Zach Marcoulier. 0 for 2 so far in the game. Squared up the bunt. He puts out a beautiful bunt up the right side. Lubers only has one play. That's the first base, and they're going to get him. Close play at first base. Tonganoxie's coaches thinks that Vendeska pulled his foot early. May have an argument. I've kind of wondered that a couple times this year. He does tend to pull his foot early sometimes. I wonder if it stays on long enough, but we're going to have a meeting at the mound. While we have that meeting at the mound, we're going to go ahead and get to our K-Show. Student activities play a major role in education of thousands of young people every year. Kansas State High School Activities Association and Backroads Broadcastings believe middle and senior high school students deserve a chance to participate free of drug and alcohol influences. We're working to achieve that goal, so we support programs to eliminate drugs from middle and senior high schools so school activities can make a difference. Good breaking ball over there. First pitch strike to the batter, Trevor McGraw. McGraw, the Kansas City, Kansas Community College commit, leads the team in most offensive categories. Batting third for Tonganoxie. Nice pitch on the outside edge, called strike 2. Tonganoxie wanting to hurry up to get to 2 outs so they can start scoring runs again. A pitch a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 3-2 is the game. Tonganoxie leading Rock Creek All 5 runs in the game for both teams have been scored with 2 outs. Vendeska got the start for the Mustangs. Luber's looking. Gibbs back at second base. As you can see there, 385 dead center field, 355 power alleys, 338 left field line, 328 right field line. That's going to be out to right field. Looks like Zeller has got a bead on it. He's going to make the catch. I'll bring up the third baseman, Talon Langford, 1 for 1 in the game. Took a walk at his first at bat. Had a single off of Vendeska's leg in his last at bat. Gibbs is your runner at second base for Tonganoxie. Langford steps into the box. Nice pitch on the inside corner, called strike. Okay, good crowd here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina, Kansas. Just missing on the outside edge. 1-1. Don't know what the capacity of the stadium seating is under the awning here in front of the press box, but looks like we're about 80% full. Half-hearted swing there, tried to hold up. Could not. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the third baseman for Tonganoxie. So Luber sitting at about 11 pitches right now. Again, as mentioned earlier in the broadcast and on our comments, if they throw 30 pitches today, they're done for the weekend. So I imagine I'll keep a close eye on that for Brock Lubers. See if they can get him out of here with only 20, 25 pitches. Go to another member of the bullpen for the Mustangs. Outside edge, got him looking. Called strike. Brock Lubers coming in and getting the job done there for the Mustangs. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Stonework Signs. Stonework Signs is an American-owned company provided quality engraved stone signs, post-memorial stone decor for your home or commercial location with native Kansas limestone combined with fade-resistant, long-lasting monument-grade paints. Your Stonework sign will look as good as the day you got it for many years to come. See Stonework Signs' large collection of readily available and affordable decorative stones and custom engraved stones that are handcrafted in USA by visiting their website at stoneworksigns.com. That's STONEWORX signs.com or call 785-587-0010. Also brought to you by Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy envisions a world where every individual has an opportunity to achieve peak physical performance, human health supported by personalized training, coaching, and optimal nutrition. Their commitment extends beyond the gym as they strive to foster a growing and vibrant community that values overall well-being. At Rampage Academy, they believe in a holistic approach to empower individuals of all ages and skill level to unlock their full potential. Unlock your potential and embark on your journey to excellence today by visiting Rampage Academy at rampage-academy.com or call 719-342-1706. Hunter Procish leading off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit out to the left center gap. That's going to get down. Procish is chugging for 2. He's running hard. He's going to be in there with the double. So leadoff double for Hunter Procish. That's going to roll it over to the top of the lineup for the Mustangs. Coming up to bat, it's going to be the third baseman in this contest, Donovan DeBita. One-on-one's going to be the count to DeBita. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Procish, your runner at second base. That's your tying run out there in scoring position. Here in the top of, or the bottom of the fourth, no outs. Fouled back. 2-2 is a count to DeBita. Third baseman for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball didn't quite get over. Full count. Swing and a miss for the first out in the inning. That'll bring up Riker Zeller, 0 for 2 in the contest. Grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat, and the shortstop to the fielder's choice in the second at bat. Nice hole over there on the left side. His shortstop is holding on, Procish. Ball just high. That's going to hit him. So Zeller will take his base on a hit by pitch. That'll bring up the catcher, Drew Becker. No official at bat in this game, been hit in both plate appearances. Left-handed hitter looking to drive something. Get a pull on it, try to drive it to the right side. That ball down in the fake dirt. Field turf here at Dean Evans Stadium. That ball outside, scoop. Procish is going to go for it. He's going to be in there. So double steal for the Mustangs. That's skirted away from Dorn just enough for Procish to take advantage of it. Good heads up running by Zeller on the backside as well. And Tonganoxie is going to go ahead and elect to intentionally walk Becker to load the bases up. That's going to bring up center fielder number 18, Brandon Craneville. 1 for 2 in the game. Hard ground ball up the middle in his first at bat. Flew out to second base in the second. Just one out here for the Mustangs. Three balls, no strikes to Craneville. No place to put him. We'll see if he has a green light right here. I doubt it. He's probably going to be taken all the way right here. Right down the middle, called strike. Good hitters count still, 3-1. Craneville. He's going to watch ball 4. That's going to walk in the tying run. So Prakash with the leadoff double in this inning, rewarded. Stole third base, just walked it home. Out at second base, courtesy running for Drew Becker is going to be number 3, Palmer Martini. Base is still loaded, 1 out here for Venduska. Venduska also with no official at bat so far in this contest. Hit by a pitch and walk. Check swing, foul ball off the right side. Breaking ball just high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That good follow-up there by Heath Gershner for the Acacia rules. Any pitcher that throw 105 in a day, but if they throw over 30, it requires 1 day rest. With it being a 2-day contest, they don't have that. Ball popped up high to the right side. We'll see if it's deep enough. And it is not. Runner's holding. So that'll be 2 outs for the second baseman, Casey McCarn. 0 for 2 in the contest. We're going to have a coach's visit right here. PA announcer just announcing Davenport at 85 pitches. That's what I have, so crowd trying to get into it right here. Mustangs trying to break through, take the lead right here in the bottom of the 4th. Perfect situation, 2 outs. Bases loaded. McCarn had this opportunity back in the first inning as well. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And yes, Bill, I think Heath does know what he's talking about. I do recall reading those rules. I forgot about the 1-day rest after 30 pitches. I focused more on 105 during the regular season because there was always 2 or 3 days rest in between games. Forgetting about the back-to-back game today or this weekend. So all set here. Davenport still on the bump. McCarn, your batter. So that ball missed a little bit high. Tight strike zone, high and low, a little bit more forgiving in and out. One and one's your count to McCarn. Another swing and miss. Looks like McCarn not seeing the ball very well. All he's got to do is try to make contact right here. Don't chase the breaking ball on the outside. And he doesn't. 2-2's your count. Davenport probably going to look for something right here. What doesn't want to give him the third ball. Look on the outer half. And he chases it. Swing and miss. Strike 3. But Mustangs managed to tie the game on a leadoff double by Hunter Prakash. We're all tied up at 3 heading into the top of the 5th. This 5th inning is going to be brought to you by Advanced Promotions. Advanced Promotions, or AP Graphics, finding the right teammate is critically important for your business. Those teammates take a load off your plate and make you and your business look that much better. One of those teammates is AP Graphics, formerly known as Advanced Promotions, the best screen printing and embroidery around. Polos, tees, uniforms, hats, and that's just the beginning. AP Graphics is that clutch teammate for so many reasons. Ask AP Graphics about hosting an online store for your team or business. AP Graphics, formerly Advanced Promotions, online at shopap.net or call 492-8282 AP Graphics. Also brought to you by Stoneworks. Stoneworks Signs is an American-owned company providing quality engraved stone signs, posts, memorials, and stone decor for your home or commercial location. With native Kansas limestone combined with fade-resistant, long-lasting, monument-grade paints for your Stoneworks sign, it'll look as good as the day you got it for many years to come. See Stoneworks Signs' large collection of officially licensed collegiate stones, including the Kansas State University and the Vintage Wabash Collection, by visiting their website at stoneworksigns.com. That's STONEWORX signs.com or call 785-587-0010. So a bit of a conversation right now. I think we're going to see lineup change potentially for Tonganoxie, but leadoff batter is going to be Davenport, the pitcher. Got some grounds crew out. All kinds of stuff happening here at Dean Evans Stadium. Game 1 of the 2024 4A State Baseball Championship here in Salina. Getting ready to get started here in the top of the 5th with Merrick Davenport. Brock Luber is back on the bump, sitting at about 14 pitches. That over for a strike. 1-1. Thank you, everybody, for joining Back Rows Broadcasting. Judd McCormick here, live from Salina at Dean Evans Stadium. All knotted up at 3 here in the top of the 5th. 2 balls, 1 strike to the pitcher record for Tonganoxie, Merrick Davenport. Brock Luber's in for relief in the top of the 4th inning. Dagan Medeska going 3 innings, giving up 3 runs. It's fouled off to the left side. Luber's in relief in the 4th inning, getting 3 outs on about 10 pitches. Ball fouled back. Full count here to Davenport. It's going to be a hard ground ball. Martini with the scoop over to Vendeska for the out. Folks, if we go dead, please stay with us as much as possible. Have some kids playing in and around some of our equipment. That'll bring up first baseman for Tonganoxie, number 23, Alex Crowley. Crowley 0 for 2 in the contest. Fouling that off his leg. I'll bring Luber's pitch count up to 21. That missing just low inside. 1-1's your count. Beautiful day for baseball here in Salina. Wind blowing from right to left. Little squibber. Luber's off the mound. Tough throw over, but that's going to be an infield single. It's a good job by Lubers to get to that, but it's hard to get his foot planted and get the throw down to first base. So Crowley at first with an infield single. That'll bring up the designated hitter number 13, Ben Plake. 1 for 2 in the contest. Line drive back up to middle. Scored a couple runs in his last bat. Curveball. Didn't get down. 1 ball. Thank you, everybody, for watching on Facebook Live or our YouTube channel. Tonganoxie put up 1 run in the top of the first, 2 runs in the top of the third, all on 2 outs. Mustangs put up 2 runs in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, Hunter Prakash had a lead-off double, ended up stealing third with Riker Zeller right behind him doing a double steal, get over into scoring position, and eventually scoring the tying run on a walk with bases loaded. Mustangs were unable to break through with any more runs and left 3 runners on base in the bottom of the fourth. Right now, 3 runs on 7 hits for Tonganoxie, 3 runs on 3 hits for the Mustangs. It's going to be a ground ball. It's a tailor-made double play right there. See if they can turn it. And they do. Great job there by the Mustangs. 4-6-3 double play to get out of the inning to keep Lubers under 30 pitches in the contest. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Jennifer Hill. Jennifer Hill, realtor for Prestige Realty. Are you looking for a new home for your expanding family or your first starter home or even your forever home? If you are, then you probably have questions. Jennifer Hill with Prestige Realty has the answers you're looking for. Thinking about selling your home and don't know where to start? Jennifer Hill should be your first call at 785-456-4068. With over 10 years of mortgage and real estate experience, Jennifer Hill can help you make your first, next, or last move to the home of your dreams. Life is stressful enough. Contact Jennifer Hill at 785-456-4068 and take the stress out of buying or selling your home. Jennifer Hill with Prestige Realty, 785-456-4068. And ready for our 5th inning stretch, folks. We're going to do this classic. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Oh, let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. First pitch to Lubers is a ball. Had to let the whole song play out. Sorry, folks. Once I get started, I can't stop. Like Cartman, sail away in my sticks. That ball's low, 2-0 to the current pitcher, Brock Lubers. That ball hit off to the right side. It's in foul territory. Giving chase is McGraw, but that's going to get down. Merrick Davenport for Tonganoxie sitting at somewhere around 95 pitches unofficially. Getting close to his max in the game. Looking maybe a little fatigued out there. But Tonganoxie down a pitcher with a late scratch by McGraw. Luber's just staying alive, found that straight back. Why, thank you, Ashley. I thought it was a great job singing as well. It's going to be ball 4. Shortstop number 2, Peter Martini, will be coming up to bat. Davenport at 99 pitches. I have 97, so I missed a couple somewhere along the way, but that's why I am not the official scorekeeper. And we're going to have a pinch runner come in for Lubers. That's going to be Snyder. Martini trying to lay down the bunt. Been kind of a struggle for the Mustangs in this game. That ball fouled off to the right side. Trying to manufacture some runs right here in the bottom of the 5th. We talked about at the top of the game, don't count out Tonganoxie just because they have a sub 500 record. Very good team, played some very tough teams throughout the year. Martini skies that one to the right side. And that's going to be out to McGraw in right field. Langford at third was charged in hard for the bunt. Martini pulled it back, slapped it to right field, but unfortunately pop out. That'll bring Procish up to the plate, 1 for 2 in the game, but that one was a big one, leadoff double in his last at bat. Found the right gap, chugging hard. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's going to be ball. Put Davenport's pitches at 102. See what they can get out of them. Much like K-State's pitcher yesterday morning, I believe threw 132 pitches in a complete game win over West Virginia. Taking no chances with the bullpen, K-State yesterday. I believe that's what it was, 132 pitches. 2 balls, no strikes here to Procish. Good hitters count. Showing bunt, pulled back, 3-0. So at 104 pitches, this will be Davenport's last inning. Watch that good one go by there. 3-1. I'm probably looking on the outer half of the plate right here. That's where I was looking, outer half of the plate. Strike 2. Now it's back to full. Look for Davenport possibly come back with that same pitch. It's been a go-to pitch for him here lately. Breaking ball struggled just a little bit. That's going to be a hard ground ball right through the gap where the shortstop was, going over to cover second base. That's going to allow Snyder to get over to third. Great piece of hitting there by Procish. Hit the 6 hole with Eccles running over to guard or cover second base. Timely hitting again for Procish. So Mustangs with a go-ahead run, 90 feet away. Bringing up the leadoff hitter, Donovan DeBita, and that's going to probably be it there for Davenport. We'll see what kind of change he makes here. So good game by that young man. Spot start, wasn't planning on pitching today. Last minute switch for Tonganoxie. And that is going to bring in Number 13 will now be your pitcher. That is Ben Blake, the designated hitter. So we'll see if they end up doing a double switch. We'll see if Davenport stays in and bat is the next at bat. But he'll be about the 7th batter to come up in that lineup. So Ben Blake, designated hitter, now in to pitch for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 5th. Snyder, your runner at third. Prakash will be your runner at first. After that hard ground ball through the hole gap left by the shortstop, who was going over to cover second base on what looked like a steal. Was a full count, though, so it was either going to be a walk or an out. So maybe a slight mental breakdown there by Eccles at shortstop going over to cover. Would have been hit right at him, but Mustangs get the break. Hard ground ball through that hole, allowing Snyder to move from first to third, bringing up DeBita, who's 0 for 2 in the contest, due for a hit. So Blake going through his warm-up pitches. And oh, wait. Okay, they threw me for a loop. That looks like that was number 5. That's going to be Briley. He's going to be your new pitcher record, number 5, Briley. So looks like Blake moved out to center field. And DeBita is now your batter. One hopper in there. Prakash over to second. I'll call it a stolen base since it was a drop ball and not a defensive indifference. So 2 runners in scoring position for DeBita. The ball just on the outside edge, called strike. Infield in for the Tonganoxie. Trying to keep that runner at third. DeBita can push something just over the infield. That'll score at least 1. Outfielder playing middle depth, straight up. Again, infield in, all 4 spots. Snyder, your runner at third. Prakash at second. That ball fouled off the right side, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes to DeBita. Oh for 2 in the contest. 2 strikeouts and a walk. He needs to protect right here. Double play is out. Fouled that one back out of the stadium. Go ahead, run 90 feet away. Tonganoxie into their bullpen. Brendan Briley, now the pitcher, started center field. I can tell you, I saw him down on the field. That kid is an athlete. Getting a walk right here. Broad-shouldered pitcher there. It's got some work to do. Bases loaded for Tonganoxie. That's going to bring up Riker Zeller. He's looking for his first hit of the game. Couple ground outs, hit by pitch at his last at bat. Like to try to pull one into the right center gap, but he'll take anything that goes down in the outfield. And the gap will score 2. Anything through the infield, score at least 1. Infield still playing in for Tonganoxie. Outfield middle depth, straight up. Good pitch there on the outside edge, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Zeller, the number 2 hitter for the Mustangs. Like a breaking ball, didn't quite break. Briley maybe having a little problems with his footing out there. There's a gap. Line drive shot just over the shortstop. That's going to score one. Mustangs take the lead. On the poke, just over the infield by Riker Zeller. Again, infield playing in to try to take away that run on an infield grounder. Just enough to get it over his head. Shortstop playing regular depth. It could have been a tailor-made double play ball, but Tonganoxie opting to give up the out to stop the run. They're still playing in. Base is still loaded for Drew Becker. No official at bat. Hit by pitch twice and intentionally walked his last at bat. Pitch right downtown called strike. Mustangs taking a 1-run lead. Fouled that one straight back. 0-2 now to the catcher for the Mustangs, Drew Becker. Hard to just get your breath, relax here. You see all the runners on base. You're trying to drive it. Don't try to do too much. Just try to put the ball in play. Ground ball, chopper. It's going to be a foul ball. Actually, what are they going to end up calling? They're going to end up calling a balk here. Going to get an explanation. So it looks like there was a balk called on Brindley, so it's going to end up being a no pitch, allow all the runners to advance the base. Head coach for Tonganoxie, Mitch Loomis, out there trying to get an explanation. So it was a balk called by the home plate umpire. I think what they said is he started lifting his lead foot and then came back down with it. So that was a motion coming home. So no pitch, no balls, 2 strikes. Runners advance 90 feet on the balk. That'll put in another run for the Mustangs. So now no balls, 2 strikes to Becker with 1 out. Runners on second and third. And Brindley's going to step off. Or Briley. Again, Briley looks like he probably plays middle linebacker during the fall. Good height, size coming off the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Built very similar to my current physique. And a swing and miss there by Becker. That'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up center fielder number 18, Brandon Craneville. 1 for 2 in the game. Had a hard ground ball back up the middle on his first at bat, walking his last at bat. Mustangs with a 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Getting into crunch time for both teams. That pitch just low. 2 balls, no strikes. We expected a good game here, and so far delivered through the first 5. That's going to be a drive out to right center field. We'll see if they can get over to it. And it looks like Blake's going to get over to it and make the catch. So Mustangs putting up 2 in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead. That'll take us to bottom of the 5th. That's going to be brought to you by the Garden Center by Tosic Landscape. Garden Center by Tosic Landscape is your source for tools, soil, fertilizer, pest control, seeds, plants, flowers, trees, and shrubs. Garden Center by Tosic Landscape has what you're looking for on site for that one-stop shopping experience. With helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable staff on hand to answer any question you may have about your landscape or garden project, visit them at 4245 Appleyard Road and be sure to follow their Facebook page for up-to-date information about hours of operation, current sales, and Garden Center events. Garden Center by Tosic Landscape, enriching lives through the outdoors. And while you're outdoor, head on over to Outdoor Bank. At Outdoor Bank, they know that every business is unique, which is why they take time to understand your business and provide customized solutions that meet your specific needs. Outdoor Bank takes pride in providing personalized service and support to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're looking for business loans, treasury management, or card solutions, their team of experienced banking professionals is there to help. Outdoor Bank, with a variety of business banking products and services, including online, mobile banking, ACH, corporate cards, and more. Outdoor Bank, get out there. Member FDIC and your equal housing lender. And I believe if you go out to Tonganoxie Landscape right now on their Facebook page, you'll probably see something about Father's Day event coming up in the first week of June, whenever Father's Day is. I should probably know that. I'm a two-time dad. Yeah. I think they're doing a smokeless fire pit for Father's Day at Tonganoxie Landscape. Learn how to build that and how to purchase your own. Starting off for Tonganoxie here in the top of the sixth, going to be the pitcher record right now, Brendan Briley. Brock Lubers is back out on the mound. They're going to look for Lubers to do probably 2 more innings, close this out for the Mustangs. We talked about it nonchalantly before the game. What pitcher do you roll out if you're the Mustangs? Who do you say for day 2? And you got to get to day 2 before you worry about it, so you do your best. So sometimes you could save your ace, but Tonganoxie wasn't a team that you wanted to roll out anybody but your ace for. But one out here in the top of the sixth. The catcher, Baron Dorn, is going to be your batter. 0 for 1 in the contest. That's going to be a grounder over to Martini. Took a funny hop, bobbled it just a little bit, but still got it over to Vendeska in time for the second out. So 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. It's going to roll it back to the top of the lineup for Tonganoxie. That's going to be second baseman Brock Gibbs. 2 for 3 in the game. Couple singles to the left side of the field. Not hard hit, but just difficult for the players to handle. That ball just missing him on the inside. Ball 1. That ball fouled straight back. 1-1 count. Again, good contest so far. Tonganoxie taking the lead early, top of the first inning with 1 run. Then took off to a 3-0 lead in the top of the third with 2 more additional runs. That ball just outside. Mustangs answered in the bottom of the third with 2 runs of their own. Came back in the fourth, put up another run to tie it, and then 2 more in the bottom of the fifth to take the 2-run lead. That ball just missing. 3 balls, 1 strike. Number 25, Luke Kessinger, is on deck for Tonganoxie. That's going to be a ground ball over to Martini. He's going to play it with the hop over to Vendeska for the third out. This half inning is going to be brought to you by Advanced Promotions. AP Graphics. We'll get that right. Finding the right teammate is critically important, and my email just shut down. So we're going to go to Tonganoxie Landscape.
Tonganoxie Landscape specializes in high-quality landscape, irrigation installs, and much more. Their team of experienced professionals specializes in all aspects of landscaping. Whatever your landscaping needs are, large or small, Tonganoxie Landscape is there to help. Contact them today at 785-564-1727 to schedule a free consultation and start transforming your outdoor space into the oasis of your dreams. You can also visit their website at www.tonganoxielandscape.com for a full list of products and services. Located at 4245 Appleyard Road. Tonganoxie Landscape, enriching lives through the outdoors.
AP Graphics. Finding that right teammate is critically important for your business. Those teammates take a load off your plate and make you and your business look that much better. One of those teammates is AP Graphics, formerly known as Advanced Promotions. The best screen printing and embroidery around, polos, tees, uniforms, hats, and that's just the beginning. AP Graphics is that clutch teammate for so many reasons. Ask AP Graphics about hosting an online store for your team or business. AP Graphics, formerly Advanced Promotions, online shop at ap.net or call 494-8282. Leading off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the sixth, going to be first baseman, starting pitcher, Dagan Vendeska. He's going to watch strike one go by. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works, but you got to be able to scramble and adapt when it doesn't. Which should be our new tagline here at Backroads Broadcasting. Backroads Broadcasting, because we know how to scramble. Going to be a ground ball. The second baseman Gibbs up with it over to first base for the first out here in the bottom of the sixth. Casey McCarn up to bat now, 0 for 3 in the contest. A couple strikeouts with bases loaded. He'd love to get started right here for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the sixth. 3 runs on 7 hits for Tonganoxie, 5 runs on 5 hits for the Mustangs. Not a lot of hits, but they've been efficient. Swing and miss. 1-1 your count. Two balls, 2 strikes, to McCarn. Just missing on the outside edge. Probably a little bit too close to take, but McCarn take it. Full count. I believe that's his 3rd full count of the game. Ooh, that just missing him on the inside, but that's going to be ball 4. McCarn is on. Now we'll bring up the pitcher, Brock Lubers. Brock Lubers stepping into the box. Watching strike one go by. I want to thank Isaiah Dobbins being in the booth for the assist on the last ad. I'm going to bring you on air anyways.
How we doing, everybody? Oh, overthrow at first. McCarn advanced to second. 1-1 count for Lubers.
Isaiah was going to be a camera operator today, but cameras disagreed, so he come up in the booth, been running our scoreboard for us.
Yeah, finally got demoted.
And
long time coming.
So apparently the runner can advance on an error. So no explanation. McCarn not allowed to advance on the throw to center field. Or right field. That's all right. Mustangs 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Brock Luber is your batter. 1-1 count. So he's like, you know what? I'm just going to hit it over there anyways. Bit of a bobble, but not enough for McCarn to get over to third. Good heads up running. Picked up his coach over there. Nice line drive single by Lubers to right field. That'll bring up shortstop number 2, Peter Martini. And Snyder's going to come in to run for Lubers.
Martini very active last defensive outing for the Mustangs. Made 3 straight outs there at shortstop.
Yeah, and we've seen him make some great plays all year. A diving line drive catch to preserve a no-hitter for Riker Zeller against Silver Lake earlier this year. Martini 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. Laid down a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat. Was pinch hit 4 in his last. So Mustangs trying to add a couple insurance runs. Brock Luber's helping his own cause. That ball in the fake dirt. The round turf.
Round turf.
One and one's your count to Martini. Big hole on the left side where the shortstop would be. Shortstop trying to hold on McCarn there at second base, so Martini can get around on one into the 6 hole, allow all the runners to advance. First base is in a couple steps. Third base even with the bag. Second base at double play death. It's going to be a drive out to right field. That's going to stay fair. No, foul. Wind did not push it back just enough. Wind blowing from right to left. Not at a normal Kansas speedometer, but, or knots. But a nice breeze here. Beautiful day for baseball. We are 1 hour past the lunchtime. Another foul ball off to the right side. Food truck down in the courtyard. Been calling my name for the last 2 hours. Since about game time, and we smelled it. Delicious. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch behind him, good job by Martini to get his bat down. Really, really close to being a potential foul ball back there. But instead, ball 3, got a full count here with 1 out. McCarn, your runner at second. Snyder, your runner at first. Good speed on the bases. Martini staying alive, another foul out, a play.
Second half of this ball game, the Mustangs have really extended their at-bats.
Yeah, and it's been critical. You know, I talked about it in pregame. Sometimes their offenses lack just a little bit. That's going to be a shot back up to center. But Plake there to make the play. It'll be your second out. That'll bring up basically the best hitter in the Mustang lineup so far today. Hunter Procish, 2 for 3. Double to the gap. And a hard grounder through the 6 hole in his last at bat.
And really come at pivotal moments for the Mustangs as well.
Yeah, way more than what you'd ever dream of or ask for out of your 9-hitter, 2 for 3 in the game. Really got the rally started for him with a leadoff double.
Definitely helps for your number 9 hitter to have some wheels as well.
Absolutely. Swing and miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As you can see, if you've been paying attention, scoreboard moved to the top left corner. It's worked out pretty well. It's going to be a ground ball. He's got the wheels to try to make that. It's going to be a hard play for Langford. He's coming up throwing. They're going to get him by just half a step. Procish was coming hard out of the box, knew he had good speed, But Langford came up with it cleanly and made a bullseye throw over to Crowley to get the third out.
Breaking the Innings brought to you by Liming Productions and LP Studios. Founded in 2020, Liming Productions specializes in wedding videography, event videography, and working with corporations and small businesses to create digital media products. Based out of Manhattan, Kansas area, they are willing to travel wherever you need them. Let Liming Productions capture all your special moments and compile the story you'll want to watch over and over. See their services and highlights at facebook.com/Liming Productions. If you're looking for studio space for photography or videography or any other potential production, contact LP Studios today at 785-236-0535. Liming Production, capturing stories for life. Also brought to you by Roach Media Group, where media work is their true passion and their primary focus. Located in St. George, Kansas, they are your local, friendly, professional photographer with an assortment of packages available for professional headshots, family and senior portraits, engagements, and weddings. Providing high-resolution image files or prints taken on location or in their studio, Roach Media Group also can provide professional edits. If you are a realtor, Roach Media Group is your local area expert in real estate photography and videography. Ask about the drone and 360 view camera tours today when you reach out to them today at roachmediagroup.com or call 785-979-0527. Big shouts out to our producers here on Backroads Broadcasting, Cody Roach and Cody Liming.
Tonganoxie down to their last 3 outs. If you heard the crowd, that was for the Rock Creek girls softball team walking through. Luber's first pitch strike. That's going to be a ground ball to Martini. He's up with it cleanly. Nice throw over. Nice easy play for Vendeska. One down, 2 to go for the Mustangs. Coming up to bat for Tonganoxie is going to be Trevor McGraw, right fielder. 0 for 2 today, but batting over 440 on the season.
Luber's helped punch the ticket last week to get here today. Let's see if he can do it again.
Curveball over for the called strike. So Luber's trying to pick up the win here for the Mustangs. It's going to be a ground ball to the left side. Kid's dangerously close to the receiver. We're going to see a hiding moment. Somebody's going to take out our receiver on the last pitch. It's going to be a fly ball. Lots of play over here on the foul territory on the right side. Becker under it. He's going to make the catch for the second out. Third baseman Langford, last chance for Tonganoxie. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Brock Lubers, 2 2/3, trying to finish up his 3rd complete inning to pick up the win for the Mustangs and let them move on to day 2 here at the 4A State Baseball Tournament. Mustang crowd getting into it, and he hits him. And we're going to see Luke Kissinger. He's going to come in to bat for Merrick Davenport, the starting pitcher of the game. I would check the birth certificate on Kissinger and make sure he's actually a high school student.
I am 12. Ben Schwarmer's reference, never mind.
I am 12. Never watched that movie. Luber's trying to finish it off. Kissinger, the batter for Tonganoxie, foul on the first pitch back, out of play. I don't know if you can get a full bird's eye view of Kissinger when he steps into the box, but I'm guessing from up here in the press box, I'll say he's a good 6'3", 6'4". 250 plus. Drive to the left center gap. That's going to be a single. That's going to get down. Langford running hard for third. He's going to be in safely at third. And
Well
we're
said there, Cody.
Yeah.
2-out rally.
2-out rally. Tonganoxie scoring all of their runs with 2 outs. We're going to have a pinch runner come in. That looks like that's going to be number 12, Marins. First baseman, Alex Crowley, now your batter, 1 for 3 in the contest. Tying run at second. Winning run, or go-ahead run at the plate. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That ball just missing. Luber's the freshman for the Mustangs, trying to finish out his 3rd inning, pick up the win. That pitch just missing on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Why not make it a tension-filled, stressful game? It's good for ratings. 2 balls, 1 strike to Crowley, the batter. Luber's only sitting at about 36 pitches. He's been very efficient in his 2 2/3 innings. Had very little trouble up into the 7th inning here. We're going to have a little visit by the catcher.
Or as they say in professional wrestling, good booking.
Good booking. Is that what they say?
I think so.
I need to
Something
watch
like
wrestling again. Silly me, I've gotten into more, real sports. But I'm not knocking the athleticism. 2 balls, 1 strike to Crowley, the batter. Good curveball over for called strike 2. Ought to hear the Mustang crowd get into it right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mustangs trying to finish it away. Crowley down to his last strike. And here comes the Mustang faithful. Ooh, just missing on an inside pitch. Lubers doesn't like the clap. Maybe a little distracting.
If it couldn't get more suspenseful here.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Full count, 2 outs. Runners on 1st and 3rd for Tonganoxie. Want to come up with your best pitch right here if you're Lubers. And he threw it, and it was fouled off. Good pitch by Lubers. Good job by Crowley staying alive, fouling that ball back. That's going to be a ground. Lubers has got it. He's up, sets his feet over to first. That is the out. That is your ball game. Mustangs come back and survive round 1 against the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Great game by Tonganoxie, but the Mustangs are going to hold on to win that game 5-3. So great job by Rock Creek to exercise the demons of winning or losing the first round last year to Paola Panthers. That, the goal 1 is just get through day 1. And Tonganoxie gave the Mustangs everything they wanted and a little bit more there in that contest.
Yeah, and for the first quarter or half of the game, Tonganoxie was really in control. I mean, kind of had the Mustangs in an awkward spot, weren't able to get bats going, and were really drawing out their pitch counts and making the most out of their at-bats.
Yeah, Tonganoxie 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Mustangs ended up getting 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Good, clean, defensively played game. Good pitchers going. Vendeska struggled maybe a little bit early on, kind of found his groove, did what he had to do to keep his team in it. It's hard to say your pitcher struggles when he only gives up 3 runs, only gives up 5 hits, but very un-Vendeska-like. But credit to Tonganoxie for basically just hanging in the box and finding the right pitch to hit and putting it in play.
Yeah, and I mean, that was the first game of the day, and we still got many more games to go.
Yeah, first game of the day, not too shabby. So Vendeska ended up going 3 innings. He threw 69 pitches. He is basically going to be done for the tournament. Struggled just a little bit, 5 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Walked 3 batters, uncharacteristic, only had 1 strikeout. Brock Lubers basically came in after that, and in 4 innings worth of work, he threw 48 pitches. 32 of them were for strikes. Gave up 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. So once again, Brock Lubers been clutch freshman pitching out of the bullpen for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, well said there, Judd. I mean, from the looks of how he's played these past 2 weeks, you wouldn't think he's a freshman. I mean, he has as much experience as, an upperclassman, a junior or senior, if you will. But, I mean, what more could you ask of him?
Yeah, really, you couldn't ask a whole lot. And, Mustang offense stagnant at times, but got the clutch hits when they needed. Riker Zeller, Hunter Prakash really kind of pulling through for the Mustangs. But, they left a lot of runners on base, left 12 runners on base throughout the contest, twice with bases loaded. But, we knew it wasn't going to be an easy walk in the park for the Mustangs. We knew Tonganoxie was much better than their record. They showed up to play today. Mustangs are always going to get the best from the opposing team. Coach Sieben knew that coming in. They're the 1 seed. They only had 1 loss. They only had 1 loss last year. So, 2 losses in regular season and over 2 years. Everybody in the state of Kansas and 4A knows who the Rock Creek Mustangs are and what they bring.
And not only that, but we've talked about it in football season and again in basketball season. And here we are in our spring season of baseball. Mustangs really showed their depth off tonight. I mean, your 9th batter, Hunter Prakash, getting your 2-out rallies and able to score runs about halfway through, and the Mustangs needed it.
Yeah, so if you're still listening online for the postgame show, Mustangs winning Game 1 today here on day 1 of the 4A State Baseball Tournament here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina. Mustangs are going to advance to day 2. They're going to be playing 2 tomorrow. They'll be starting off at 11 a.m. with Game 1 tomorrow, and depending on the outcome of that game, they'll either be in the consolation or the championship. But job 1 was getting to day 2. Mustangs accomplished that. We'll go into a quick public service announcement by Keisha here right quick. Student activities play a major, let's go to this one. A true value of what has been learned in the classroom is applying to every day. With summer activities around the corner, positive sportsmanship is a valuable lesson to remember. Good sports are winners any time of the year. This public service message is from Kansas State High School Activities Association and Backroads Broadcasting. Isaiah dipped out of the press box, so we'll go ahead and finish this up. So again, shout out to all of our sponsors and listeners. We are moving on to day 2, so if you're a sponsor or advertiser and you're interested in advertising with us on day 2, please email us at sales@brbc.live. We'll make sure we get your script put together and ready to go for tomorrow. We'll be hanging around today. We are actually going to partner up with a group for later today, but this will conclude our broadcast. We want to congratulate Rock Creek Mustangs on the great win and to Tonganoxie for a very good season and their trip to state. Again, like I said, BRB will hosting a broadcast later today when the number 3 Pratt Greenbacks take on the number 6 Circle Thunderbirds. We will be providing video for Cody Estes and Estes Media in My Country 98.3. He will be actually doing announcing of the game. So if you want to watch some more state baseball, there will be a broadcast starting around 5:45 this afternoon. Thank you again to our sponsors and viewers for your outpouring of support for today's broadcast. Without you guys, and all school year long, we wouldn't have been able to been here today. We truly appreciate it. Because of your continued support, Backroads Broadcasting is able to keep bringing the action home to you. I want to thank to our production team today and all week long, Cody Lining, Cody Roach, Mackenzie Wagner, and Isaiah Dobbins for jumping in here. Their expertise on cameras, graphics, programming, and in-game productions allows us to broadcast Rock Creek games. Thank you, Rock Creek High School, for letting us be a part of the Mustang sports and bringing the live baseball action home to you. Again, we'll be bringing the action home to you 10:45 tomorrow morning with day 2 of the state championship on a pregame show, followed by a semifinal matchup between Rock Creek and the winner of the Lewisburg Paola game that's getting ready to be played now. Wish everyone safe travels and a great evening. As always, I'm Judd McCormick. We got to go for now, but we'll BRB.